Happy 50th episode to the Tandem Nomads. It's so exciting to celebrate the 50th episode. My name is Naomi Hadaway.
My name is Doreen Cumberford.
I am B. Bérangère Ferrier.
I'm Sandra Bessoff.
It's Kirsten de Grelling-Visman.
I'm Becky Grappel.
This is Maria Guerrero.
My name is Latica Tomasic-Kikert.
My name is Marcel Yeager.
This is Lisa Furland.
This is Hui Chin Chen.
My name is Lillian Small.
I am Akajulona Patricia Ndefo.
This is Jennifer Lancaire.
I'm Christina Bob.
This is Sunday Beans.
I'm Jody Harris.
It's Anna Sparks here.
My name is Katja Otter.
And I am Emel Deregi. Hello, Nomad Nation. Welcome to the Voice Party. I'm so excited to celebrate this 50th episode with you. This has been an amazing journey since the first day I launched Tandem Nomads, and it got me the chance to meet with all of you, exchange with so many of you, and thank you to all of you who send these amazing messages. You're going to see, Nomad Nation, some great insights there too, amazing stories and women out there who are just making it happen, and I can't wait to share their messages with you. And thank you to all of you who have been listening since the day one and who are joining us day after day. It's just an amazing adventure, and it makes me so thrilled, and I can't wait to continue this journey with you for a long time. So I just want to share with you a quick message before we go further. I'm going to try to not talk too much because there's so many great messages out there that have been sent to me to share with you. But one of the things I want to share with you is that the reason I'm celebrating this 50th episode, 50 can be a small number, a big number, depending on who we are or what we are, but the main reason is not so much the number. For me, it's important to celebrate every small milestone, and whatever you do for your portable career, for your project, your personal life, whatever you decide to undertake, make sure to take that time to celebrate those milestones, because the way is really long, the journey is really long. There will be a lot of ups and downs, and it's important to celebrate every single small victory. And the reason I also do it is because I believe that those milestones are also the opportunity to take a small step back and reflect on what we've learned so far and where we want to go. And I'm going to share with you some of the things I've been reflecting on, just briefly, because I can't go too much in details because of time. But the first thing is the media of podcasting. I know that I'm a big fan of this media. I listen to podcasts every day, and honestly, I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't listen to all these inspiring podcasts that help me in my business as a marketing communication consultant. But I realized that podcasting is not media that's that much familiar and used all around the world. So I will put more effort in sharing with you how to make the best use of the media of podcasting, but not only listen to the episodes on the computer, but you can do it through your phone while exercising, while doing other things. And this is the great thing. I know that you're all really busy, and I just want to make sure that you take the time to invest in yourselves, although you're really busy. So podcasting is amazing for that. So that's the first thing I want to reflect on and try to find a way to share more of all the great ways to use this media for yourself. The second thing is I will actually want to do so many more things with Tandem Nomads. I have so many projects in my head, so many things. And I've been trying to do all of it at once, and I realized that it was really important to also go step by step. And this is hopefully something that could also help you in your projects. Try to build a timeline and, one objective after the other. Focus on one major important objective you want to achieve, and then move on to the next one. Focus. And focus stands for follow one course until success. This is the best advice I've ever had, and I hope it will also help you in your plans. For me, for this half year of Tandem Nomads, the most important was to start podcasting, was to start reaching out to these amazing expat spouses who share with you their stories, and to just make it happen. So that's done, and I can now work on the second objectives, which is, reaching out to more people. I've been focusing a lot on online. I want to do more things in the physical world in New York, but I also want to reach out to more more places and more people. The other thing is also I want to build more content besides the podcast show, videos and things like that. So I will do my best to do that, to find the time and to put it in one of my milestones in building all these using all the great type of medias we have to also expand our family and reach more people. So these are in few bullet points the things I wanted to share with you. And one important information before I go any further and share with you all these great messages, so exciting. So one thing is that the 50th episode is actually the last episode of the first season of Tandem Nomads. So we're going to move on to the second season in September. However, in the summer, I will still revise all the great interviews we had, but I will release the new interviews starting for September, because I've heard from so many of you that this summer you have all the kids with you to entertain, so much to do, family to visit, not much time to reflect and sit down and think about your own plans. And by the way, like I said to some of you, summer is supposed to be, a great month and holidays. So take the time to enjoy yourself. And whenever you have few minutes, the episodes in summer will be much shorter, hopefully not more than 10 minutes. I'll have to figure that out. But so that's the deal. Once again, thank you to all of you who sent your voices and took the time to send these messages and also to reflect on some great insights. So thank you for sharing your experience and your message with Tandem Nomads and Nomad Nation. I can't wait to continue this amazing journey with you. I'm so happy to have this opportunity to be part of this family. So thank you to all of you. And let's dive in right now with the first message.
Hello, Tandem Nomads. My name is Lillian Small, and I am a Canadian expat currently living in Paris, France. I started my tandem nomad journey about 3.5 years ago when I quit my job as a chemical engineer in Canada to move overseas with my husband in pursuit of his own career. And so we expect to keep moving every 2 to 4 years. And sadly, our time in Paris is almost up. And so soon I'll be embarking on a new adventure and be faced with different challenges in a new country. Like many of you, I'm in the process of finding a new identity, of reinventing myself and using the challenges of living abroad to create new opportunities for myself. I have a number of passions, including writing, blogging, and photography. So if you're curious, I invite you to follow me along on social media across Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Smalls Abroad. And you can also visit my website, www.lilliansmall.com, for more information about me and our story. On my blog, I share our favorite stories, experiences, and insights of living overseas and of moving every few years. And I'd love to connect more with other people who are in the same boat as I am, and that's why I came to Tandem Nomads and listened to it religiously every week. And the reason why I decided to contribute to this voice party. I think it is such a cool idea, and I've never heard of it before, and this is great. I'm looking forward to hearing everyone else's story and knowing a little bit more about you. So I just want to thank you, Amel, for creating the podcast and bringing this community together. The inspiring stories and interviews that you have on the podcast are just amazing. I look forward to it every week. And one day, hopefully, when I have found my passion in business and have a great story for you, I hope that I can be one of your guests. But for now, I'm a loyal follower, and I'll keep listening and feeling inspired and encouraged by all your stories. And one last thing, in my short time as an expat, I've really learned that knowing the language of the country that you're in is important. For me, in France, learning the language has really opened doors and has enriched our experience, so much so that I really don't even want to leave. So thank you once again, and have a great day.
Hello, everyone. I am Akajulona Patricia Ndefo. Everyone calls me Patricia. I am a wife and mother of 3 adorable kids who keep me on my toes. We started our nomadic globetrotting lifestyle in 2011, And so far, we have lived and visited 7 countries. Recently, one of my sons asked when we'll be moving again. That's how used to moving my kids are. I love to read. I enjoy writing. I have a collection of poems which I've written personally that my husband thinks I should publish, but I think they're personal. I love to watch soccer. I love to watch Strictly Come Dancing or Dancing with the Stars. I love traveling to new places and trying new cuisine and seeing new sights and meeting new people. Recently, I was part of a collaboration with some very talented expat wives in writing an anthology titled Once Upon an Expert, which is where I met Amel and joined the Tandem Nomads network. The podcasts have been very enlightening. I wish I knew about it prior to our first expat posting, but hey, better late than never, they say, right? And it's been so true. I have amassed a wealth of knowledge from the podcasts. Congratulations, Amel, on the Big 50. And here's to many more episodes ahead in the future.
Hello, ML. This is Jennifer Lancaire from Parenting Abroad, and I am so happy to join the Voice Party and wishing you hearty congratulations on your 50th episode. Needless to say, I'm super inspired by that. Until your show, I have to admit I had always called myself a trailing spouse and did not like it one bit. Now I know I'm a tandem nomad. So a little bit about my experience as a tandem nomad. I am just about to hit the 13-year mark, and I've learned a lot in that time. I think the most important thing that I learned for myself is not to make being a better expat my sole purpose in life. Of course, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, but I spent so many of my earlier years as an expat trying very hard to learn the language and to learn more about the customs and traditions, to fit into my local community, and really try to integrate myself into life here. While fitting in is important, it can easily become your main goal in life. And that was certainly not something that I intended to happen. I had given up a lot of my interests and passions so that I could learn German. And it wasn't until I was able to give that up and really start focusing on what I enjoyed and the things that got me out of bed in the morning that I started to enjoy my expat life so much more. What I love about Tandem Nomads is that it is a community of people who get it. The encouragement that I feel to prioritize myself and my own vision is one that I'm really grateful for. This is what I really love about your podcast, about your amazing guests, and about the message that you are really sending with the show. So again, Amel, congratulations. Keep up the great work, and I will keep tuning in. Take care.
Hi, Amel and Tandem Nomads around the world. I'm Christina, kind of a nomad mother, as I lived in 5 countries with my family in 2 years. I lived in China, in Austria, in Korea, in France, and now in Germany. I have listened to all the Tandem Nomads episodes, and I did this because they gave me, through all this time, these 2 years, they gave me a sense of belonging, and they brought me inspiration. And also so many tips to make our expat life a bit less bumpy. One episode that was really helpful in a very practical way was the one with Rachel Yates about how to build a backup plan. I really thought that expat life is about living in the moment and worry about things when there is something to worry about. And at the same time, that episode made me realize that, and this I quote for Rachel, the more informed and prepared we are, the better the journey will be. I really agreed with that. And after this episode, my husband and I sat down and built our backup plan. You can follow my adventures as a nomad mother at mothersabroad.com and join our community on Facebook. You can search for Mothers Abroad private group on Facebook. Keep going, Amel. Your nomad nation needs your insight.
Hi, Tandem Nomads. This is Sunday from sundaybean.com, and I'm excited to be part of the Voice Party. For those of you who are an expat spouse and are feeling stuck, off, or in a funk, the one thing I wanted to do to celebrate the 50th episode today is to say this does not have to stay that way. As an intercultural specialist and coach, I work with a lot of accompanying partners who are feeling like they're in a rut. And I know that with the right focus and some attention on what you really want, you can take the next steps to live in full alignment with your skills, your interests, and your talents, as well as still supporting your family and the assignment. It is possible. I want you to be living a life that is fun, full of adventure, and no regrets, no bitterness, no resentment, where you're really feeling like, yes, every day I wake up and I can do this. I'm on my way to creating exactly the kind of life that I want, no matter where I am. So this is possible, and I want to send that word of encouragement to you. Just take the next step, and it often begins with knowing exactly what you want. So congratulations, Amel, on the 50th episode. If you're interested in continuing this conversation, feel free to contact me at sundaybean.com. Take care, everybody.
Hello, Amel. Hello, Tandem Nomads. My name is Latica Tomasic-Kikert. I am a Croatian living in New York with an Austrian spouse. My expat journey only began around a year ago. And as you can all imagine and remember, at times it's been quite a bumpy ride. So listening to the Tandem Nomads interviews has been such an incredible source of support and of inspiration. Therefore, a big thank you to all Tandem Nomads who have contributed their interviews. And special thanks to Amel, whose incredible drive and vision and sheer hard work made this fantastic project happen. Happy birthday, Tandem Nomads. Happy 50th episode.
Hi, I'm Jody Harris. I'm an expat partner, mother of 3 beautiful children, a former licensed clinical social worker, and now an author and life coach at my business, World Tree Coaching. I currently live in Tokyo, Japan, but I've also lived in Spain, Northern Ireland, the Dominican Republic, and Madagascar. I had the pleasure of doing a Tandem Nomads podcast with Amel back in January, and since then I have loved being able to listen to so many fantastic expat partners doing amazing things all over the world. I think what I love about Tandem Nomads is that it very much connects to the fact that our biggest key to success and happiness in this lifestyle is developing a sense of community. Living a life as an expat is like falling in love. It's scary, it's unpredictable, it's an adventure, and the truth is, we may get hurt. We will encounter sadness. We may find that there are moments when we question whether or not we're cut out for this lifestyle, and that's okay. I think the most successful expat partners know that there are so many opportunities waiting for us if we dare to take the plunge. And at the end of the day, all of that, the ups and the downs, are best done when we can connect with others through a sense of common humanity, shared support, and friendship. Thank you, Amel, for creating Tandem Nomads and for bringing together the community of expat partners. I'm happy to share this worldwide adventure with you and so many others. You can learn more about my work on my website, worldtreecoaching.com.
Hello, my name is Katja Otter. I've been a Tandem Nomad since 16 years and have lived in Abu Dhabi, twice in Tokyo, New York and Seoul. Home is where my heart is, where my family is, a space filled with laughter and light. So many homes have place in my heart, and it grows bigger and bigger with every move. No one can take away all these different homes from me, because they are treasure islands on my journey. And in my heart and mind there is this portable paradise called home. Thank you, Amel, for creating this wonderful place where we can all share our expat experiences. Congratulations to your amazing project, Tandem Nomads. And I'm so happy to be part of it.
Hello, Amel, and all the Tandem Nomads all over the world. It's Anna Sparks here, expat career coach, who you can find at anna-sparks.com. I love Tandem Nomads because it makes me realize how normal we are as expats. We're all going through so many of the same things, and it's really helpful to hear stories from others. In listening to the podcast, I've learned a lot, but what stands out most to me is the need to have a plan on how to be your own person. It sounds a little crazy to say, but it is really easy to lose yourself, your career, your friends, your identity outside of your family or your marriage in this expat lifestyle. So many of your guests, Amel, have talked about this and talked about the need to take a step back and make a plan or clearly identify what they want out of their expat life. And they give fantastic strategies to make that happen. So thank you, Amel, for bringing us all together in this Tandem Nomads community. And I look forward to hearing the next 50 episodes.
Hello, this is Hui-Chin Chen from episode 30. Congratulations, Amel, on making the 50th episode mark. And thank you so much for creating Tandem Nomads so we can share our stories and journeys. Recently, I've heard a lot of people talking about the fact that nobody's life is a straight path. That's definitely true for us expat spouses. All the twists and turns transform us into who we are today. And I'm reminded every time I listen to Tandem Nomads that my life may not turn out to be what I expected, but every surprise is a new opportunity. So I want to encourage every listener, if you have a story to tell, please contact Amel. I really look forward to hearing more of your life journeys. Take care.
Hello, this is Lisa Furland with Knocked Up Abroad, where I focus on helping women tell their cross-cultural pregnancy, birth, and parenting stories from around the world. As an expat partner, I am always challenged to set my own personal and professional goals. And this new life of living abroad has really opened up a host of possibilities. And it's really up to me to create the life that I want to live. And I'm so fortunate to have this opportunity for a clean slate. I absolutely love Tandem Nomads and its platform for giving a voice to expat spouses. I really enjoy hearing what people are doing around the world, and it's an inspiration for me to listen to all of the fascinating lives of those around us. The world feels smaller when we can connect using these digital pathways like blogs, videos, and podcasts, and opportunities for learning from each other are boundless. So thank you, Amel at Tandem Nomads, and thank you for doing all of the great work that you are doing. Happy 50th podcast.
My name is Marcel Yeager. I'm from the United States, and I've lived in 4 other countries: Russia, Hungary, Uzbekistan, and Chile. I have 2 children who are 3 and 5, and we're returning to the United States for our next assignment. My passions are reading, languages, dance, especially tap and hip-hop, among others. A few years ago, I was pregnant in Uzbekistan taking a hip-hop class with an amazing Russian dancer and a lot of 16-year-olds, but you'll still see me out there on my feet. As far as what I've done as an expat spouse, I started a company called Career Valet when we began this life, and we help people to quickly get interviews to launch them to the next level of their career through our writing services. I also started another company this past year called Serving Talent, which deploys expert U.S. military and foreign service spouses to deliver low-cost services in consulting to employers across all industries. The one major thing I've learned from living abroad is to do things for you. And part of that is seeking out opportunities and keeping a sense of humor. You have to find ways to still do what you love, whether it's hiking, yoga, book clubs. You can find one where you are or start your own. And it's really important to have that thread to who you are and what you enjoy doing. You may not realize it, but it's almost like an invisible link back to home that can really help you be grounded when things get difficult overseas, which they will inevitably. And laughing is so important. There's just so many things that we don't understand or know in another culture that can quickly become very frustrating in another language. So you need to laugh about those things with people you love and you trust. And again, do things for you. You have to realize you can't always put yourself second or third because your happiness is paramount. And we tend to do that, doing things for our partner or our children or both, and then we forget that when we're happy as the expat partner, that sets the tone for the entire family, no matter how big or small. So seeking out those opportunities to do what you love will help you accomplish that, even if it's really small things like getting a manicure or going window shopping or to coffee with your friends. Make time for it as often as you can. And as far as Tandem Nomads and what I love about it, I feel that Amel has collected such great perspectives that touch on the emotional aspects of being abroad into practical advice for expats as well. It crosses all countries and cultures. I just love the diversity of the people that you've interviewed and the honesty that everybody has brought to them. I've learned so much from fellow expat partners, and I will learn more, I'm sure, as you continue to grow the community. It's a necessary and wonderful resource to have that I will continue to promote to my friends around the world. Thank you so much for what you do, and keep up the good work.
Hola, hi everyone from Tandem Nomads. This is Maria Guerrero. I'm from Venezuela and I'm living now in New York, and I survive my life here when I hear all the time the podcast of Tandem Nomads, because I can connect with people. I can understand that a lot of people is in the same situation like me, but we keep up. Tandem Nomads for me means floor, means friendship, means reality. So I'm very, very glad that Amel is doing this effort to put this show that we can connect with the people. So congratulations that you have now already 50 programs. I really, really wish that you do the best for the future of us and continue working hard as you are doing until now. Un beso grande y felicidades.
Hi, I'm Becky Grappo, founder of R&G International Educational Consultants. Amel was kind enough to interview me a few months ago to talk about the educational consulting practice I founded and grew while being on the expat circuit. My husband was a U.S. diplomat for 27 years, and in that time we lived in multiple countries from Central America to Europe to the Middle East. If you'd like to see my website, it is www.rnginternational.com. Anyway, thank you very much for inviting me to be a part of this special celebration, Amal, and I'm really honored to be a part of it. If I could give some quick advice for other tandem nomads who are seeking to keep their careers in forward motion through global transitions, it would be this. Try to stay in forward motion, even if you can't find suitable employment where you are. Perhaps you could take some online courses or work towards a new certification or degree, or get involved in a professional association that supports your career interests, or volunteer in a related or even a new field. But keep growing and learning. The second piece of advice I would give is to turn what you perceive to be your greatest weakness into your greatest strength. For example, I used to think that not being in a hometown where I could build a practice was a liability. Then I realized my real hometown is in cyberspace, which so many of my expat friends inhabit. And voila, I focused on creating a global practice tapping into my network that just happened to be spread out across the world. Lastly, absorb as much as you can of the cultures and languages around you. You never know when that cultural base of understanding will come in handy in future encounters or work, so carpe diem. We all face huge obstacles, but focus on turning them into opportunities. Best of luck to all your listeners and fans, and thank you again for continuing to inspire and encourage all of us.
Hi everyone, it's Kirsten the Grelling Visman. First of all, congratulations Amel on this 50th celebration. It is a celebration, and where would we be without all your smart ideas and all these wonderful people who you interview who have got something to say, something to share, and all in all, it's all about making life as an expat partner so much easier. I think it's incredible what you do. I love the episodes. I love the tips. I love the stories. And sometimes there's tears, sometimes there's laughter. I just think you are incredibly gifted at what you do, and that is worth a celebration on its own. So, I have been interviewed, and some of you may have listened to that, and in that sense, I don't need to say much about myself, except that I still love my career coaching, portable career for expat partners and for women in transition who have ambitions to live a life and have a career that fully expresses their passion and gives them the fulfillment that they're seeking. And I really love that I do that. And it's so awesome that I get to do that while I'm traveling the globe, as long as there's a decent and good internet connection. Now, I guess a message that I want to give away is really, when you are setting up your portable career, focus on your passion. Your passion is so important. You know, a job without passion becomes a chore, and you have plenty of chores on a day-to-day basis. So why do you want it to be a chore? You don't. You really want to focus and do that soul searching of what matters to you, what makes you you, what gets you excited, what skills and talents do you have that you really, really want to express in your job, because then you are able to make money off it once you get a clear idea around what you can do with your passion, what you have to contribute, and test it to the local environment. You know, contact people prior to your posting, really. Contact locals, contact expats that are posted there, and do a reality check with what is available, what is possible, and where the demands are. With that, you can adapt your passion and your dream to cater a local need, a local demand, and start from there. Local can always become global, but it's easier to start local. That would be my message to you. Though, of course, there are exceptions. If you are opting for a virtual admin job, for example, those are absolutely awesome too, to keep your independence going. And your expat post can be such a gift and such an opportunity to fully reconnect with who you are, what you want, your dreams, why, your big why you want it. And I would say go for it. Fully, wholeheartedly go for it. And when a door closes, others open. Obstacles come along your way, but find a way either around them or leap up high over them. You know, it's a gift. You get to be you. And there's not many people who actually get that gift or pursue the opportunity. So happy globetrotting, happy tandeming, and Amel, thanks again for this awesome opportunity. Bye.
Hi everyone, I'm Sandra Bessel from Expat Joy blog, Expats Living Passionate Global Lives. I have been enjoying the expat life for over 20 years now, initially as an immigrant, eventually as an expat, and even as an expat in my own country. As you can imagine, it has been a fun journey filled with lots of joy and some struggles, of course. When I left my native Brazil to live in Japan, I wasn't prepared for all the transformation I'd go through. My initial success living overseas came from all the help I received from Brazilians, other foreigners, and some Japanese new friends. I truly believe that the expatriate community is the best source of help and information when it comes to living abroad, and think that all of us can help and be helped by sharing our experience and knowledge. Tandem Nomads does this job extremely well. Through the stories of others, their podcasts bring us insights into expats' lives all over the globe. Personally, I enjoy the diverse backgrounds represented on the podcasts and Amel's soft energy during the podcast interviews. I met Amel during the Families in Global Transition conference last April, and since I have been following Tandem Nomads. Keep up the great work, and eventually bring some videos to the blog too. Some of us are kind of fond of visuals. Congratulations to Expat Tandem on their 50th episode, and continue empowering expat partners out there. Best of luck!
Hello Amel, so it's B and I want to take part in your 50th anniversary episode. So who I am B, Bérangère Ferrier. I created my company, Creavilia, and I love building brands. The insight I want to share with my personal experience living abroad is that this is really precious to have websites and podcasts like yours, because it's really inspiring to be able to hear about other expatriates' stories. So what I like about Tandem Nomads is the whole idea, the whole concept you are doing. So congratulations for that, Amel. And I wish you all the best success possible. And I wish that we will celebrate the 100 and the 200 and the 1000 and etc. Episodes together. Have a nice one, and bisous bisous.
Hello, Amel and Tandem Nomads. Congratulations on the podcast and big celebrations on delivering useful, meaningful information to Tandem Nomads all over the globe. Diana Nyad once said, "This journey has always been about reaching your own other shore, no matter what it is, and that dream continues." My name is Doreen Cumberford, and I am with Expat Hub, and I believe that the journey is not necessarily about the external experience of our global nomad experience, but it is about the internal journey that we are taking in order to make our dreams become fully realized in the world, and to create the kind of world that we would love to live in. So just for today, I say congratulations, everybody, on playing and participating and sharing wonderful content in this great space. And as we reach for our other shores and those distant borders of the lives that we are yet to live, I would invite you to just be full in and take advantage of everything that Tandem Nomads has to offer. My name is Doreen, and my site on Facebook is Expat Dream Builders, and we are a community that supports Tandem Nomads, Global Nomads, TCKs, everyone who lives around the world in living a life and building a dream together. So congratulations, Amel, well done.
Happy 50th birthday to the Tandem Nomads. It's so exciting to celebrate the 50th episode. My name is Naomi Hadaway. I'm the founder of the I Am a Triangle community. I also run a business called Eighth and Home, which offers relocation services to expats all over the world. I am so incredibly happy that Amel has come together and brought the Tandem Nomads group into the same place and into the same space. It's so exciting to listen to people that have experienced life abroad and have made it their own story of success, and sharing their journey of fulfillment and taking leadership and taking control of their life. It's just really been a great thing to listen to the podcasts, learn from others, and have the opportunity to share all of our experiences with each other. Happy 50th to the Tandem Nomads, and here's to many more amazing episodes. Amal, thank you so much for everything that you're doing for this group.
Nomad Nation, I hope that you enjoyed all these messages. Amazing ladies that are sharing their experience with us, and thank you for all the great support from each of you. It means so much to me. It really makes me so happy. I can't find the words, but I'm really humbled by all your messages. So thanks again. And before we say goodbye, I just want to tell you again that this is the last episode of the first season, but during the summer I will still continue sharing some episodes with you that will be much shorter, so that you can enjoy your holidays while staying inspired and not forgetting to take care of you and your dreams. So talk to you very soon, and stay connected via the newsletter, the Facebook group, and I'm always reachable. You can find me by email on connect@tandemnomads.com. So stay tuned and stay inspired to turn your challenges into great opportunities for you and your portable career.